What up, y'all? What's going on? Hope everybody had an awesome day today. What y'all been up to? What y'all up to? Hey, everybody that's in here right now, type in EKJ. Everybody type in EKJ. It don't matter how, just type in EKJ. Type in EKJ. I need y'all to type in EKJ. It's gonna be for a good reason. Type in EKJ. Everybody that's logged in, type in EKJ. EKJ. Type in EKJ. Yeah. Mark Thomas, appreciate you, bro. But yeah, everybody that's in here, just type in EKJ. It's for a good reason now. I told y'all gotta log in, stay tuned to the channel. It's for a good reason. Type in EKJ. And if you on my, what else do you have? Hey, Steve, type in EKJ. Type in EKJ. For a good reason. For a good reason. Like I said, I tell everybody to tune in, man. I need y'all to type in EKJ. If you're on my Facebook, go to my Facebook page. On my page, then type in EKJ. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, man. Steve, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk, man. But yeah, but everybody, type in EKJ. I got some type in EKJ. I got some Thunder Innovation clutch, 4-shoe clutch systems. I'm gonna give away tonight, but to enter the giveaway, the things look good too, don't it? Ooh, 4-shoe clutch system. But to get these clutch system, you gotta type in EKJ. I'm gonna give away two of these. Give away two of these tonight. It's just the clutch system. Now you gotta go to I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna let some more folks get in here, but I'm gonna show y'all where to go to actually get the clutch shoes and springs. But I'm gonna give away I'm giving away these Thunder Innovation clutch systems. So yeah, whoever's in here, type in EKJ. Type in EKJ. So yeah, man. Steve, what's up, brother? Everything good with you? Mark Thomas, what's up, man? You okay? I'm glad you tuned in. Glad you tuned in. But yeah, ask me what else. Add me to the. Yeah, man. You know, I got to. Yeah, man. Add me to the one. Just can't. Promise. Hey, man. It's all good. But hey, we already talked about it a little bit, man. Like I said, just make it worth your while. James Hester. Yeah, brother. James, yeah, type in EKJ James. I got some of these clutch systems from Thunder Innovations. Big shout out to Chauncey Mack, aka Doc. He the one donated these to the channel to give away. But like I say, you have to go to Dialed Hobbies to actually get the shoes and the springs. But I'm gonna try to put up in here where to go to look at to get the shoes and springs. Chico, what's up, man? You okay? Chico, type in EKJ. Just type in EKJ. But what's up, brother? What's up with you, Chico? Where you been? James Hester. I got you, bro. I got you. Like I said, Chico, just type in EKJ in the chat box. Just type that in the chat box. Anybody that's on here, type in EKJ in the chat box. But yeah, Mark, you said you're going to get ready for get ready for the go to the RC Farm in Crossville, Tennessee. That's what's up. That's what's up. Steve, okay, I'm gonna let you know, Steve. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, that's what's up. Chico, yeah, I know you international, but we'll work something out. We'll do something. But yeah, if you international, um, I might not be able to ship these out the country to you because, like I said, yeah, it's gonna be more than the clutch systems they sell. But like I say, Chico, man, we'll talk and we'll make it. We'll make some. We'll work something out. You go to the guys, no worries. Oh, I appreciate that, Chico. But yeah, man. What y'all up to tonight, man? Like I said, I just want to talk with y'all, see what y'all been up to today, what y'all got coming up. Um, I appreciate y'all coming in. Lynette, what's up now? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Lynette, appreciate you checking in, checking the, just checking the live out. Lynette, I need you to type in. Lynette, you got an RC car? Or your son or anybody got an RC Nitro RC car? Yeah. Oh, James Hester, you working on cars, getting them ready for tours for tots. Man, I wish I could make it, James, but first things come first, man. First things come first. I gotta do what I gotta do with this job. I may ride up there though, James, and check y'all out though. Yeah, I may ride up there and check y'all out. Chico, what'd you say? Uh, what your car for the next season? Still JQ or Miyako? Chico, I may race the JQ car, the Black Edition, for maybe the first beginning of the season, and then I'm eventually gonna switch over to Miyako. But I just want to see how everything smooth out because right now the Miyako is in the prototype phase, and we a lot of the guys testing, and so hopefully I may get one maybe maybe next month for me. I just want some more of this stuff like screws and all that stuff to be you know to be in the kit because like I said it's in prototype phase, and right now we're testing to see if everything's going to hold up. So now we're getting kits that may not have all the parts, and they're gonna ship the rest of the parts too. If you get a kit that don't have the parts, they're gonna send you the like send me the parts that's supposed to go in there. So I'm trying to wait a little bit to all that kind of smooth out. So when I get the kit, pretty much everything's in there. And then if something missing, I won't have to go through so much to get it. You know what I'm saying, to get whatever I need to complete the kit. So I'm gonna hold off a little bit. But yeah, we getting them in. The Miyakos, they rolling in. They're rolling in as I speak. Bob RC. What up, Bob? Bob. Type in EKJ in the chat box. We're giving away some clutch systems. Some clutch systems. Giving these away tonight. Um, like I said, only thing that you're gonna have to do is go on Dialed RC Hobbies and get the shoes and the springs. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like with the shoes and springs. So this is what it looks like with shoes and the springs. So, like I said, this is good, just as good as a Reg clutch system, just as good as a Losi clutch system. All thing you do is take this top little clip off, put your springs, and just put your springs and your shoes on the clips, and then you just push this back down. Push this back down, and you're good to go. Yeah, just Barb RC, yeah. Just like push that back down, and you're good to go. Just like that. It's easy. It's easy. So yeah, Barb RC, type in EKJ. Everybody that's in here, 10 people that's in here, y'all type in EKJ in the chat box. Type in EKJ in the chat box. We're gonna do a little giveaway tonight. So y'all type that in. Yeah. That's why I be telling everybody, hey y'all, when I go live, y'all come in. Come in. Cause you never know. Never know. But yeah, tonight we're gonna do a drawing for these clutch systems. And I'm gonna show y'all. Cindy, what's up, brother? Cindy, yeah, you can do, yeah. Yeah, you can send it, type in EKJ for these like I said, for these clutch systems. They good, legit, Thunder Innovations. All thing you gotta do is remove the top little plate and put your shoes and springs on, and then press it right back down. Yeah. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. I said again, this is what it looked like with the shoes and springs complete. Already on now. Thunder Innovations. Legit. But yeah, everybody here type in EKJ in the chat box. Type in EKJ in the chat box. But yeah, Steve, man, good to see you. Cindy, you okay? Everything good? Yeah, man. Isaac Pilson, what's up? Appreciate that. Yeah, Isaac, type it, get it on in now. EKJ, that's what's up. Infamous RC, what's going on, baby? Thanks for jumping in, man. Infamous RC, type in the chat box EKJ. Type in the chat box EKJ. We're giving away, yeah, giving away these again, these clutch systems. Giving these away tonight. It's a 4-shoe clutch system. But like I said, you're gonna have to go to I'm gonna go to Dial RC Hobbies and get the shoes and the springs. And this is what it's gonna look like with the shoes and springs. So yeah, they legit now. And it's affordable. I think the shoes and springs may cost you maybe at the most maybe like $15 for the shoes and springs. And they will hold up. I don't give away no junk now. It's gonna hold up. But yeah, man. So what y'all Steve, I'm about to put the link in the chat box. And anybody want to come in and talk for a minute? Hold on, y'all. If y'all want to send it, anybody want to come in and just talk for a minute, man? Just click the link. I'll bring you on in. Click on that link. But yeah, we're giving away these clutch shoes. I mean, this clutch system. And let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna show y'all on Dialed Hobby site where where to where to get shoes. Y'all hold on one second. I'm trying to pull up where to get so I can show y'all where to get the where to get the springs and where to get the clutch shoes. Let's see. One second. One second. Well, yeah. Accessories. We're gonna go to engine accessories. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Here you go, right here. So I'm gonna go StreamYard and we're gonna share the screen. Share screen. Okay. Now these are the shoes now. Right here. These are the shoes. Gonna blow it up. So right here, go on the Dialed RC Hobbies. Go on the Dialed RC Hobbies. And these are the shoes and springs right here for the 4-shoe clutch system. And y'all can just look through the site. You may want two aluminum, and two carbon. So look through the site, and here are they 4-shoe springs. They come together, and it's like $23.99. My bad, $23.99. That's for the shoes and springs all together. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. So yeah, just go to Dialed Hobbies right here, and go to under engine accessories right here. Also accessories. Just scroll down till you come to the they call them carbon aluminum 4-shoe clutch shoes with 8 springs. So just go down to there, and then you'll see it. Just browse through the site, man. Y'all see some more stuff that's real reasonable that you may like. They got some of everything on here, so y'all browse through the site. But yeah, but here's the clutch shoes right here. Okay. Okay. But yeah, man. Christina Perry, what's up, man? Christina Perry, what's up? Hey, Christina Perry, go into my type in EKJ in my chat box. Type in EKJ in the chat box. T Mac, type in EKJ in the chat box so y'all can enter in to win Force Shoe clutch system. I'm gonna do 2 drawings for these Force Shoe clutch system. Type in EKJ in the chat box. EKJ, that's it. T Mac, type in EKJ, man, in the chat box so you enter into the giveaway. So yeah, man. Steve,
Yo.
what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Not much.
So what's happening, man? Silly season.
Uh, like you said, silly season.
Hey, man, that's what's up, bro. But yeah, bro. So what kind of changed your mind with a gum? I mean, yeah, yeah.
uh,
But just
well,
just break it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, I mean,
Much as you can. You
not
know.
nothing's wrong with them. I mean, like as far as
Yeah.
the car, like the car was fine. Like the car was good. I made my first pro mains with those cars and
Right.
kind of carried it on from there. So I mean, nothing's wrong with them. It's just personal stuff, honestly. Like
I'm,
with support, like and
yeah.
it's not nothing with getting parts and et cetera, et cetera. It was just
Mhm.
like we just how big a team can be. It's cool. It's cool to be like the only guy down here as far
Yeah.
as to driving one of those cars, but
Uh-huh.
it gets frustrating sometimes, dude, when you just can't. Sometimes you just can't lay a finger on what to run, what setup to run,
Right.
and you gotta. It's cool to have other people that run different stuff, and that might be the ticket to as far as
Yeah.
setup comes. And I don't know. I've been a lone ranger. I've been a lone ranger for so long. Like
Got you.
Agama, and then there was Techno. I went like the Techno's beginning phase. It was just me, Sean, and like Sean Kirkman over here, and
Right.
I think it was Carlos as well. Like we were the only three down here with Techno, so
Yeah.
we were on our own. And then I've always run cars. I was on my own,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I've just it's just kind of being after a team that has other people that knows what they're doing. And
Hmm.
and just to take, like, you don't always have to be the fastest to have a good setup, like
Right.
just because pros are out there doesn't mean that pros know it all. Like there's
That's true.
intermediate drivers, there's sportsman drivers, there's rookie drivers. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
it's good to take after a team rather than just taking after yourself.
Okay. So did you pretty much reach the goals that you wanted to achieve while you was running a gum and stuff like that?
Um, in a way, yeah. I mean, like it was a dream to like being able to make A mains,
Right.
and I finally did that. Not obviously, I couldn't go to every event.
Hmm.
Like there was AMS, there was Sick, there was Psycho, and all those East Coast. Like I still want to mix it up with the East Coast guys. Like I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for that chance. Like I've been doing DNCs, I've been doing Silver States.
Yeah.
Like pretty much the past few years or so, like 5 years or so. So
Hmm.
it's racing with the same guys and stuff. It's cool, but it's like there's so much more talent elsewhere where I'd
Right.
like to mix it up. So
That's true. Cause SIC coming up in January. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. And unfortunately, like, dude, those East Coast races that happen in the beginning of the year too, like, we just like, for me, I know I can't do it. And, like, even some of the West Coast and pro guys, like, they have to decide what they want to do because there's there's Sick coming up, but then there's also a main challenge from Chris Nelson, the
Okay.
TNR race, and that's
Yeah.
at Thunder Alley. So those are like really close. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of like, where do you want to go? Would you rather go to Southern, or would you rather go to Amy Challenge? And you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
That
it's gonna be a crazy beginning of the year, because there's literally a big race every month. Like, we have Sick and A Main Challenge January. You
right,
have DNC February. You have Nationals March. Then you have Silver State
right.
in May.
Yeah.
That doesn't. I'm excluding out the warm ups. There's DNC warm up in January, I think, too.
Okay.
Uh, and I think there's another warm up race as well. But it's just too much. I'm like, dude,
It's gonna be
way
tough.
too much. Yeah, way
Right.
too much.
So yeah, don't stress yourself out, man. Don't just God open up that opportunity to bless you to be able to come to the East Coast and run some races over here. That's awesome. But I mean, if it's more feasible and it makes sense for you to stay close to home and hit up like Chris Nelson's race, that's gonna be awesome, just as good. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, like, as far as the beginning of the year, I'll definitely just kind of like, I won't stress on trying to make these races, because
yeah,
like, they're just so close. And it's different if it was like full team support, like where they're like, hey, we're gonna send you here, here, here. You know what I mean? It'll be
yeah,
different. But
right,
as far as like what can be possible, like what can be done for myself,
mhm,
it just makes it more easier, just to kind of, the big races here, just keep it slow and steady, and hit the big races here, and then as like mid year go after nationals, that mid year goes by, then we can start thinking about some other East Coast races, which, like I said, I really want to do. I've been wanting to meet so many East Coast drivers. Like,
right.
there's you, and then there's other people that kind of follow me from the East Coast and stuff like that. Like, so many
Hmm.
people I want to hit. So we'll be there soon, for
Yeah.
sure.
Hey, don't rush. Just make sure, like I said, you know how we talk, man. Make sure the time is right and
Oh
what's
yeah,
best. Yeah, what's best for your budget and stuff. And
yeah,
yeah, it's always gonna be racist. So ain't no rush. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah. So what
So
you you gonna still stick with the same tire? You still your same your tires for your tires and stuff.
yeah, as far as like other sponsors go,
Mhm.
I haven't made the announcement yet, but it seems like we're staying. I'm not too sure just yet.
Yeah,
But I mean, so far so good. I mean,
yeah,
that's kind of my thing, was finding the package
right,
to consistently run, not switch every single year. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
you don't want to be the guy that's always contacting someone every year.
Hmm.
Hey, can I try this? Hey, can I try that? Hey, can I try? You know what I mean? It's just,
Right.
keep it easy on yourself to just be like, oh yeah, I'm happy with what I got, and I've been successful and I've been good. Whether you're doing it for fun, or whether you're trying to do it to be in it for, for your success, you
Yeah.
know, it's just finding a package. And so far, I think we're there. Maybe a radio switch. That's kind of possibly looking, but we'll see.
Okay. Okay. So what radio are you running now?
Urban, I still been rocking the M12S. I mean, I've been happy
Okay.
with
Yeah.
Sandwell. I've been happy ever since. So I mean, but we might make a switch. I'm not sure yet.
That's what's up. Okay. But yeah, anybody that just came in, man, just type in the chat box EKJ because we're giving away some of these four shoe clutch systems. So yeah, y'all just type in EKJ in the chat box to enter into the giveaway. But yeah, Steve. So
Mm-hmm.
can you say what chassis you going with right now,
No, I
or
cannot.
yeah? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, I really can't. I
Yeah.
mean, um, I've been testing. If some people that have been to my YouTube,
Yeah.
they've seen
Some clip.
some. I guess some. I wouldn't say a leak, because I mean I did it to myself to just post it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's things are still we're still in the air. I mean, like I said, like, we're still looking. We're still seeing our best option.
Yeah.
Um, I can't just jump onto a team and just take it. go all the way. You know, it's gonna take some testing. I've tested with one car already. I'm sure some people have already seen, whether it's Facebook or YouTube.
Uh
So I'll let you guys go ahead and search that out. But
huh.
there's still some other cars to be tested, ran, and
That's what's up.
see where we go. So
Yeah, man. You got to weigh all your options and
yeah,
then
for sure.
sit down. Take some notes on everything, and then sit down and make a decision and stuff like that. And
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Oh,
it.
yeah. The only thing that fell under
Uh huh.
um was there's one team. I'm not gonna say it out loud because that's just
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
putting
You
them
know.
on blast. But only one team fell under. It was unfortunate because I did want to go. I did want to kind of go that route just because one of the guys on there that I
Yeah.
work with very well.
Uh
But
huh.
I mean, it is what it is. They're at their beginning stage, and they're still trying to move up in the ladder. So
I got you. That's what.
and there may be a later route. Who knows?
Yeah. More likely, yeah, it's gonna come through. Um. So, what's some of your goals for 2022?
My
What would Steve Harris really want to accomplish, and what do
um, far as my goals,
uh
um, my goals is honestly just to right like my goals right now is to be in the mains at every event. Like I know I can do it. I know I'm there. I've done it once, obviously this year,
yeah.
just due to the what I can travel to. But I mean, like clearly I've done it. It's gonna be even more competitive considering that the talk is that the Europeans are coming over.
Mm-hmm.
I heard them Europeans are going to DNC. We just had a Nicola from Hot Race. He's the owner or the head chief over in Italy. He came down and we've done testing with him. Me, Ryan Pavitas,
Yeah.
We,
Okay.
we both raced with him, and he was pitting us and just kind of seeing around over here and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So he's been here. He was here for 2 weeks. He left this Monday, I believe,
Yeah.
back home, back to where he came from. So
Okay.
he said he's gonna be out here um for DNC. So I'm obviously assuming if he's coming out, then Europeans are coming out. So
More likely, yeah. Okay.
so it'll be back to its competitive stage. But I mean, not to say that I'm afraid. I'm not gonna let those guys make me like fear. It's just
Exactly. They gotta earn it, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I just gotta keep pushing. So
That's right. That's
we're
right.
yeah, but over here we're on a platform where I'll release that probably when things are settled.
Mm-hmm.
But we're on a platform where it's like it's been the best thing I've ever drove in my life. Like I've never wanted I not to say I never, but it's been a car where like it revived like my love to want to go out and like do good just for the fact of like it was just that fun to drive. It was that easy to drive. It was that enjoyable to drive. Like
Yeah.
the thing was on the move. Like I think there was one race over here where I flamed out in the lead and I
Yeah.
was a lap down from the leader and it was only a 15-minute race and I made up my lap and then I was only like 15 seconds behind
Mm-hmm.
first. Like I'm like, dude, like that was a speed that I've never had in my like I don't think I've ever had in my life. Like that car was stupid. So
Yeah.
I had like John Gaines. He's a West Coast driver over here.
Yeah.
He's been pretty much my mentor as far as he wants to see me go full time with it. He wants to see me do good. He wants to see me, you know, push to where all the pros guys are. So
Right.
he's been literally been working with me. He's invested in me and invested into my time like nonstop. Like he wants to make sure that I'm on the right route, have
Yeah.
the right headspace, and take it far. So that's the route we're going right now.
Shoot, ain't no wrong with that, bro. Ain't no wrong with that, man. Like I say, everybody gotta, have the right fit for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if you get the right support, that's cool. That all that helps. but you still gotta keep in mind that you want something that's gonna last, that's not gonna, um, keep you from getting the results that you want to achieve. And on top of that, and you still want to, like I said, you still want to get the support to help you go to these races, so you can be comfortable as you can to, do the best you can do. So,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
man. So, like I said, don't just rush into something because it may sound good. Just sleep on it. And like I said, if anybody really wants you, you're a pro, man. Anybody really wants you, they gonna wait till you make your decision. You know what I'm saying? So they let you know,
Yeah.
yeah, they really invested in you. They gonna give you time to make the right decision. So,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. I'm taking my time
Hmm.
to seeing what's the best overall platform that I want to go to.
Yeah,
It's like I said, like I said, Agano was like such a it was a good car. Like it's a car that no one should sleep on. Like I'm it may not be the highest in the market. It may not be where other markets, manufacturers are in the market, but it's like, dude, you can't sleep on those cars. Those cars are honestly really pretty, like really, really good. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. If someone was looking for a platform, dude, I'd suggest trying one. I'm just saying.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Like I said, they got the new prototype buggy coming out. Well,
Now that car is
yeah,
that's questionable. I'm not gonna even gonna hold back. Uh, just that new platform they're doing with the whole,
the one
you
shot.
know,
Mm-hmm.
the inverted shocks where they're going side to side. Like that's just some to me. Yes, that's a really really that's true what Isaac said. I just saw he said you have to sacrifice to win. That's very true.
Yeah,
That's what RC is. You either go if you want to take it somewhere,
yeah,
you gotta you gotta risk your life and go crazy with it, or make up your mind and just if you want to do it for fun, then know that you're in it for fun. But but as I was saying, yeah, that new shock stuff they're doing, like I'm just saying, like that is questionable on so many levels. Like you give that thing a rough track, I honestly don't know if that thing will handle it. I just shocks like you got to think like let's put like a Baja buggy in perspective. Like those things take a beating and they're standing up. Like
right,
I don't think I've ever seen a shock sideways go through a rough. You know
right.
what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
is it going to actually do better than what we have in this? Are they actually doing something different that's going to benefit, or are
Mm-hmm.
they taking it? Are they trying something? Is it going to fail? You know what I mean? Like, I can see that being a European edition. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like something out there. But as far as America, like, we have some rough tracks out here, dude.
yeah. That's right.
We
I
got
know,
some
especially,
rough tracks.
especially uh Joy Christensen's track up there, was it in Perry? That track is gonna be, it's rough and kind of loose and long. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
like I've been testing out here. I've literally at that track about twice a week. So I'm known for DNC. Like I should not have any excuse on why I will not be doing good there. Like
yeah,
I have that track as far as the dirt down to the bone. Like I still want to do some testing there as far as tires, just to kind of narrow it down. But I have that track pretty narrowed down. So
yeah.
the question is
What's up?
for you
Uh huh.
is when are you gonna come out to the West Coast?
Man, man, it's coming soon, man. Hopefully this year, for real.
I know it's a long ways, but
But see, I got family out there. My
oh yeah,
brother, yeah, my brother stays out in Foster City, which is pretty much not too far from San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? I know that's kind of still kind of
that's
4 hours.
it's still kind of
Yeah,
ways, but
yeah. But it's very, very, very possible. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we have to plan it out, and get everything lined up. But bro, you might just see EKJ out there, man. And sure enough, I'm gonna hit you up, let you know that I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
out here,
you gotta get out there, dude. Like
yeah,
it'd be
man.
cool to see you on a new like West Coast dirt. If
Right.
anything, personally, me,
Hmm.
if I was you, I'd definitely hit up. I would rather you go Silver State just because you can fly to the hotel and the track is the hotel. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right. Be right there in one spot all
you
together.
right, exactly. You
Yeah.
can leave your stuff inside and you can you do all that stuff. So I mean, rather than honestly, like for us, our spot for DNC,
Uh-huh.
it's not in a popular place. For to find a pretty decent hotel, I mean, you got to kind of go a little ways out
Yeah.
to find a good one.
Yeah.
Like I said, like we're not in a crazy high spot or anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
that'd be me. That'd be
yeah.
me.
Since I see, man, I'm pretty much stick with what I got for this year. I'm pretty much satisfied and really happy with my package I'm running now. So I'm gonna just stick with it. And like I said, I'm trying to fill out and just see what's up with this Miyako thing. But it seems like it's gonna be a pretty good buggy too. It's coming together. Like I said, everybody's in the prototype phase, so we getting kits that may be missing a few parts like right now, but everything should be legit and straight going into in at the end of the year of 2022. So yeah, so we just testing it out, Steve, and stuff like that with the Miyako buggy, but it's looking good. It's looking really, it's really, it may be a game changer. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta be patient, and y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty good things about that Miyako thing. So
Yeah, but
I
yeah, but
just go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, I was gonna ask you, so
What's up?
what's some of your plans and what's some of the okay, what are some of your setup with your buggy? What are things that how you really like to drive your buggy? You like it more loose or more grip?
Oh, aggressive, aggressive as hell. Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I like a car that's aggressive with good steering and
Yeah.
good stability. Like I'm asking for a lot of a car, but it's possible to make it happen. So I mean, like I like a lot of grip. I
Yeah.
like it be aggressive. I like it a lot of steering. Like all of those come into play. So I mean, as far as a normal setup, like for me
Mm-hmm.
that I start with is like,
Yeah. What would be like your normal, like your beginning setup? Like you go to a track.
um,
Well, how would you start it? How just from the
so it depends. Like for me, I would start off with like probably like 17.5 casters, and then my shock fluid would probably be I like a stiffer car,
yeah.
so I'm probably in that 600 500 range.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. The diffs are probably about like 775
Yeah.
or 575 573, kind of like in that range. Um, Trying to think what else. Um, my shocks probably are as far as like on the towers.
Yeah.
I'll probably be depending on the car. It either be middle or one in on the rear tower, and then on the front it'll probably be like third in from top. So like one from the nearest, from the very bottom. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around that range. I mean, and then as far as like droop and all that, that's that depends on the car. Every droop is kind of different for every car. So
Yeah.
that's different and stuff like that. I mean, so I kind of run. I run where there's like pretty much as much traction as possible with as much steering,
Yeah.
and then I'll adjust from
From that.
from there as far as the track conditions.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then tires like huge as well. So I definitely want to make sure I go to a track where I have the right tires.
Mm-hmm.
Like it seems like East Coast tracks, like you guys are like loving, like you guys are like clay tires almost with how much traction. Like I think what was that one track? One I got the one that Mason made that pass on Ryan.
Oh, the
That
Southern National
Southern.
track. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Southern. I think that track was weird for you guys as far as chasing tires and
Yeah, cause of
Like,
yeah, man, cause it was like more like the weather. It was kind of like
yeah,
raining, then it was cool, and then
right, right.
it was kind of like that at AMS. Same way, it was cool, but then it kind of warmed up, then it got cool again, and then the track
Mhm.
kind of dried out. So really, the indoor here on the East Coast, the indoor tracks like that, most of the time the tracks it be kind of like a medium grip to low, but the way if it grooves up, the
Mhm.
groove would be high grip, but everything else would
Right,
be kind of loose. You know what I'm saying? In the
right.
dust. You know what I'm saying? But um,
Oh, is that Marquise Butler? No
yeah, that's
way.
Butler. Yeah,
Wow.
GWT. Type in EKJ in the chat box. Marcus Butler. Type in EKJ in the chat box. So y'all enter in on this giveaway I'm gonna give out at the end of the show.
Yeah,
But
like as far as like the only track I've been to East Coast so far is just when I went to nationals
mhm,
at LCRC. Um, but as far as anything else, like I haven't been anywhere else. Like it's like I said, like by the from what I'm hearing, or people with tires are getting on, like as far as hot race, like I've heard people have been on Saharas, which is our clay tire,
yeah,
and then it ends up being like medium, like it could be like a medium V2s or medium Amazonians or you know what I mean. It just depends on the track edition. But I'm like, dang, like these guys are dipping into them hard tires. So
right. So for my information,
yo,
Steve.
yeah, what's
So
up?
what's the what's the difference between like the clay compound and like just say like a medium or I know soft, but what separates that clay compound from like a norm?
Clay compound is it's softer than
Uh,
medium,
okay,
but it's just the way the rubber is made. I mean, like when you if you have to run clay tires, you're gonna be fast, like
yeah,
crazy fast. Like
cause that's
I experienced that at Thornhill for the
mhm,
Lone Star Challenge, beginning of I think it was the beginning of this year or something like that,
yeah,
where we had to we had to run clay. Well, not we had to, but if you want to have a quick qualifying,
yeah,
like you would run clay tires and you would be on a mission. So the if you run like a medium tire, they're just harder. They're harder, so they last really long in the main. Like if you put a medium tire on a medium or hard tire on like an hour main, like you're not cooking those things whatsoever. Like depending
yeah,
on the track it depends on the track. If the track is high grip and it's a threat to tires, and you might eat it up in an hour.
yeah,
Like think about it's an hour compared to if you ran like let's say a soft tire in an hour, like dude, that thing would be roached, like gone. So I
yeah.
mean,
Uh huh.
to
Ball.
me, exactly, exactly. So to me, like I would run clay for just qualifying, like a clay tire, if it the track lets it be,
Right.
Um, that would just be a qualifying tire. If you have, depending on who brand you run, and if people are running some clay tires, like definitely that's just a qualifying tire. If
Yeah.
you're running the main, you got some balls to do that because those things will get cooked.
Right.
The bars on the tires will be gone, and you'll be running on thin ice. You'll be having to if you're good at staying in the groove,
Mm-hmm.
then all props to you. You'll still be
Right.
fast as heck. But
Right. Cause see, that's what like all the pros that was at AMS and
mhm,
they qualifiers they ran clay tires, clay bar style tires. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And but I went and talked to him. And like I said, I talked to Mayfield. He was like, Corey, man, you can run these, but you got they fast. But like you just said, he said, but you got to stay in the groove. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you can't get out. You
You
can't.
can't, right? He said, if you get in the fluff out there, you gonna be all up against the pot. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
for your level, as far as being like open or sportsman, you know what I'm saying? Especially sportsman, he was like, man, just get you like a like I run, Jay Cun. So he was like, get you like a soft, super soft reflex, and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. Yeah. Something safe. Like
yeah, something safe. Yeah,
that's that's another thing with running clay tires. If you run any type of clay tires, like, and you're not at a level where you think you can be in that groove for 7 minutes straight, however long the qualifier is, like, I'd rather you be safe than sorry. Like,
Right.
if you get in that fluff, you're gonna be so angry at the person who told you to run clay tires because you tell them they told you
Right.
run it, run it,
Mhm.
it's fast, and then they didn't really give you the precautions of running it, at least to give you time to think on what you want to do.
Right.
So, clay tires, it's a risk. You could drive it hard, but I mean, if you oversend a corner or something, you're
Mm-hmm.
going bye bye. You're wheel spinning until you get back in that groove, until the
You got
tire
to
gets
do
all
it.
that
Right.
dust off. Like, to me, okay, how do I put it this way? This is probably
Mm-hmm.
the best way I've ever put it to anyone.
Okay.
I think of clay tires as F1 tires. In F1,
Right.
you get into the outside, like where the grass is, or if they go into dirt, it takes a minute for it to come back to life. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
think of as clay.
Right.
You overshoot a corner, you get into that fluff, you're wheel spinning. It's going to take you some time to get back in the groove. It's going
Mm-hmm.
to take some time with all that dust to fall off the tire,
Right.
and then you'll be back on the roll again. So, that's how I see it. It's a risky tire to take. So,
Right.
it's all. That's why I tell people, like, to me, I try to tell people, like, I'll give you the option and I'll give you the tip to run a tire,
Mm-hmm.
but don't blame me if you take it and it goes the wrong way for you compared to us.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to be the cause of your bad qualifier. I'll recommend to go the safe route, but I'll give you the choice to say, hey, this is the fastest tire, but be careful. Like, you
Yeah.
mess up your line, you're no bueno. So
Okay. Hey man, anybody else want to come in and chat for a minute, man? Y'all can just click on this link and you can come on in. I'll bring you on in. But yeah, but still, yeah. So what are some of your, like I said, what are some of the things you really want to shoot for and um, for this coming up year? And do you want to do anything different to your practice schedule or?
for me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it just, as far as practice, my thing for practicing, as far as now compared to before, is to practice with a purpose.
Yeah.
Um, you don't want to go to a track and just and like, okay, let me change that. It depends how serious you are with racing. If you're
Yeah.
a serious racer, practice with a purpose. If you're not a serious racer, practice, as far as having fun and maybe getting a little better.
Right.
Everyone should practice with a purpose. It just depends how serious you want to take it. So, but for me, it's practice with a purpose. Practice, you know, if the car's running good, then we're gonna be practicing lines on the track. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be practicing how to get the car better through bumps, or how to hit your marks on some of the corners and stuff like that. Like, it's always something. If it's a day out with setup, then our
Yeah.
focus is on setup. Like, I went to the dirt last night, and the track was messed up. Right?
Uh-huh.
It was pretty dang rough. And JCon, they're doing their California tour right now, so they came to the track and they had like a J Concept Wednesday night race.
Okay.
Um, and it was messed up. And dude, the way, like, Mayfield's car was, it was stupid.
What you mean?
Like, the car doesn't get affected by bumps. Me and John were just looking at his car through the first straight. It's like a front straight, and then it carves into like a, a, a pretty tight, not that tight, but pretty tight 90-degree to a triple, where
Right.
the inside is literally like Mooney. So it's just hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here. Not huge, but
Uh-huh.
enough to where if you go through it,
Yeah.
your car will lose speed. And his car, like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, like, just quick through it, like, gone, and he can
Uh-huh.
still hit the triple. Like, I'm like, dude, like. And then John was like, "We're gonna do some crazy work. Like, be ready for it, because we need your car to do like that. We need to prepare for when the track is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want your car to do exactly what their car is doing." I was like, "Oh yeah, for sure. Like, That's our route. So for this year, it's not only making the mains, but it's knowing what to do in what conditions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
hmm
it's
So
it's it's when the track gets rough where a lot of people get lost and they just settle for where the track is
yeah,
and they just deal with it. You know. So
yeah. So like Isaac said right here, are you gonna like concentrate more on like your piston package in your shocks or
yeah, yeah. I've been running VRP for I think a year. I think next year will be two. Me and Mike, which is the owner of VRP,
yeah,
he's supplied with me. He supplied me with a bunch of pistons and make sure I'm ready for anything that goes on.
yeah,
Um, so if you guys do not run VRP, I suggest you do. I suggest it. To me, VRP is easier to change setup
yeah,
than MIP pistons. Like to me, MIP it's good. They're both good.
yeah,
I just feel like MIP they just have too many tuning options and people get confused. Like you have your pistons, but then you have I think it's like what color. I think it's a color. What was it? It was a. I think they run like some kind of color to like as far as rebound, like slow and
okay,
fast. So if
yeah,
someone in chat would probably know what I'm talking about, but something with that. But I think it's a lot of tuning options, and I feel like VRP it's just straight to the point. You know,
straightforward, yeah, easier, yeah,
5 hole, 8 hole, 1 2, 1 3, 1 5, 1 6.
hmm
Um, and it's just straightforward from there. You put it together, boop boop boop, and then you go out and do whatever you got to do. So
right, hmm
that's just me. VRP is definitely the way to go.
okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So everybody in here, man, that might not know what you mean about like practice with a purpose. What you mean in depth about practicing with a purpose? Like what would you want to?
Practice. What I mean practice with a purpose is go out to practice with a set goal for that day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go to the track, run the track, go home. Now, like I said, it depends how serious you are, but
Right.
go to the track and practice with purpose. If you're going to the track, let's say today we're going to work on line choice. Okay, car's good. We're okay with tires. We got good tires. Okay, let's try. Let's shoot to be fast, but also consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one practice with a purpose. Another one practice with a purpose is let's say say the track's getting rough, the car's not really good. Okay, you want to practice the purpose of getting the car really good. In the rough.
Yeah.
And you want to leave the day where you're happy with what you've done. You're happy with the setup you are and this and that. And for me, if I was anyone that's wanting to go out and practice and you're practicing for a purpose, bring a notebook with you. Like
Yeah.
write down your starting setup that you usually run at the track, like a base setup. The track's getting rough. Okay, now here's our rough base setup as far
hmm
as this track. Like really jot down and like take note on what you're doing at a track so that when you go to that track again and there's a huge race and the track's getting rough, you know what to go to. And the track's all smooth, you know where to start at. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't want to be at a track chasing setup. That's the worst day of your life. You will go home probably throwing your cars on the table and like go taking a shower and going to bed. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just
It's over with. Yeah.
yeah, you're just
Just
like
frustrated. Yeah.
yeah, you're like FRC, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? You're saying
hmm
stupid stuff coming out of your mouth, but you just gotta practice with a purpose. If you want to and to me, honestly, even if you're not even as serious, I still say practice with a purpose. Write down your stuff in a notebook, or when you get home, take your
hmm
car to your desk or wherever your computer is, download a blank setup sheet for whatever car brand you run, and jot down all the stuff that you run, print it out, put it in your notebook, put it in
Yeah.
your bag, and now you have it. You know what I mean? Like it's just you want to have those things. You don't want to be searching all day, especially tires. Tires is 80% of your 80% of your setup.
Yeah.
That's just me. I've people said it a ton of times. Like I had someone tell me, tires doesn't mean that much. I'm like, okay, I want you to put on this tire and I'll run this tire. Tell me how fast you're gonna go.
hmm
You know what I mean? Like tire game is it's huge, and if you don't have that tire, save your money and get that tire. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
make sure you have a few sets of the best tire to to run and stuff like that. Now, money don't grow on trees, so I don't expect you to have a bunch of sets, but
Mm-hmm.
um, you know what I mean. That's what part of the purpose. You just make sure you're prepared to write down notes and really pay attention to your car. And if you have someone that will invest their time, like for me, if
Yeah.
someone can invest their time with you and go to the track and not run and just really help you, dude, do that. You know,
Right.
it helps even more when you have someone watching the car with you, and you guys both make good changes. You guys are both making an impact on his or hers car.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I pretty much mean with pass with a purpose.
Okay. But yeah, Nuclear Crypto. This is Steve Harris, man. He a pro driver from out in California, West Coast, man. He was just
Cali, I'm just kidding.
yeah, man, West Side, So yeah, he just dropping some knowledge on us, man. Just helping us out how to set our cars up and just again about practicing with a purpose. So
Yes, sir. The PWP.
mm,
Follow that, but no, that's pretty much that's it with that. Just pay attention to your car.
mm.
That's all it is.
That's what's up, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna stay on long tonight, man. And I know
But
it's
no, yeah, you're all good. I got emailing to do. I got stuff to get figured out.
okay.
So
Again, man, like I appreciate you jumping in, bro. And we gonna continue to stay in touch. And
for sure.
yeah, man. And like I say, I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up, man, and especially getting these engines and stuff ready for the year and stuff. So I'll be hitting you up, and like I said, I always appreciate you coming in and help supporting the brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, of course. I appreciate you having me on, and I definitely want to see you grow the YouTube, and you know
Yeah,
have a bunch of people in here. So people have different opinions on how they do things. I
right.
do things my way, and that's why I tell you. And then there's people that have their ways of doing it, and then they're going to tell you something different. And
Exactly.
sometimes they might not agree with the other person, but that's just the way they do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it'd be cool to see other people's, and it's not even always a pro. It could be an intermediate guy that still is highly knowledgeable of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like they may not be as fast, but they still have the knowledge as a pro driver.
yeah, man. That's what it is. I mean, that's what it's all about, especially on my channel, man. I welcome anybody that have a different idea on different things far as setup or whatever. If it's different, leave a comment, leave it in the chat box how to set something up or go about how to do something on your car, because it may register and it may give me or you or anybody else a different way how to do something easier. You know what I'm saying? So I welcome
Exactly.
all the feedback. You know what I'm saying? All the feedback is especially if it's positive and it is pertaining to what we're talking about, definitely yes. It don't matter if you're a pro bash or whatever. If it helps you and help your car to run better and keep it maintained and stuff like that, if it's beneficial, then definitely leave a comment. Yeah, we can talk about it. It don't matter. So yeah,
Exactly. So, anyways, I am out of here. You guys have a rest of the stream goes good, and
yeah.
everyone have a good night, and we'll keep in touch, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. See you guys later.
All right, bro. But yeah, Jers, type in EKJ in the chat box. I'm giving away some four shoe clutch systems from Thunder Innovations, and we're finna get ready to do the drawing in a minute. So anybody in here that's haven't typed in EKJ in the chat box, type it in. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, these are four shoe clutch systems, and I'm telling you, they just as good as Lawson. I run for Reds. They just as good as Reds. And I showed earlier in the program in the live how to go on dialed RC Hobbits to get You still have to get your own springs and shoes. So this is what it's going to look like when you get your springs and shoes all together. And like I said, the springs and shoes probably run you no more than like $25. And that's with the springs and shoes, not just the shoes or just the, not just just the shoes and not just the springs, but the springs and shoes. So this is what it is. So yeah, y'all, let's get ready to do this drawing. I got 2 of them I'm gonna give away tonight. So yeah, Jers, type in EKJ, man, so you can enter into the for the giveaway. So yeah, Steve said, yeah, man, later. Chat, thank you for listening and whatnot. This is my official YouTube as well. So drop a few as well as support. Stay tuned for the drawing. Okay, that's what's up. Catch up RC. Hey man, appreciate you jumping in. Catch up RC. Hey, catch up RC. Type in EK. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm finna tell you. Type in EKJ. Jers, type in EKJ, man. We finna do the drawing in a minute. Jared, what's up, bro? Jared, type in. Okay, you got it in. But Jared, type in EKJ again in the chat box. Like I said, it's getting late here, and I know it's probably 10. It's like 9:30 here. I know it's probably like 10:30. Anyway, I know it's getting late, so we're finna get ready to do this drawing, and let everybody get up out of here and get ready for bed, get ready for work in the morning. And hold on, let me bring my boy 916 VP up in here. What up, bro? Where you been, man? Man, I thought about you today. What's up with you?
I'm still here.
What you been up to?
I've been doing a lot of racing, man. At 10 scale racing, and practicing at a 10 scale track here locally.
Yeah.
Man, too bad Steve is gone. I wanted to ask him a couple questions. Because for me,
Yeah.
as far as I've been running the same setup for a long time, and I've been telling people to keep running their setups because I've met a lot of people where all they do is just chasing setups. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, do this, and do this,
Yeah.
and they're always having problems, right? And for me, I tell them, well, I don't do no. My setups have been pretty much the same since day one. The box, for the 8 months I've been running, and I'm not saying that I'm good or anything like that, but I'm starting to move up in the ranks as far as over here. There's only like when you race, there's no intermediate, so it's either you a sportsman or you expert. And I'm still a sportsman, and I'm climbing up there as far as the podiums. But my thing is that I tell people to leave your setup alone and really just drive, just learn your car, learn your car's characteristics, learn how it handles, learn how because for me, the changes, when I make a change, I can't tell if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Steve in here. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, yeah, Steve. Yeah, what's up, Steve? Yeah, so...
No, I mean, it was only like 5 minutes since I've been out, or maybe less, so I figured if you said you want to ask some questions, like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, when I make my changes, I tell people I'm not fast enough. And, a lot of guys that I've talked to are new, too, like me. And I tell them I'm not fast enough to make changes and tell the difference, if that makes any sense. Once you get to a certain, because for me, every time I make a change, it doesn't, I can't really tell, and how I've been driving is that whatever the mistake that I did or how the car handles towards a certain corner or coming off a certain jump, I'll see the mistake and I'll learn to correct it and not do it again. And that's how I've been driving my cars, and I've been doing okay, but I've always heard people say, "Oh, my car's down," and I said, "Let me try it," right? But it just feels weird. It doesn't drive. I don't know. If you So what like what I'm saying is that like what do I have to do to notice the change? Because I know once you make one change, another thing changes on
Hmm.
the camera.
I mean, trust me. There are people that I think it has to come with experience. I don't think it has to do with your speed. Um, speed is a whole other level, but I think it's just experience. I mean, the more you switch a setup at a track, the more you keep doing that, the more you go around to different tracks and different conditions and stuff, and then you'll soon like notice the difference in the car. I mean, there's people out here that tell me like, like, hey, like, what's your diff setup? And then I tell them, let's just say 773, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then their setup is like 775. And I was like, okay, just drop your rear diff. And it's like, yeah, it didn't feel different. I'm like, it sucks trying to help the guys that don't feel a thing because they're just, for me, I think it has to do with experience. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to do with how fast you're driving. It doesn't have to do with, the way you're landing and stuff like that. Like, you just gotta, like, have the experience behind yourself to notice the little changes, going up on shocks or changing stocks on or changing your tower and stuff like that, and camber camber links, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, um, like, honestly, like, it just to me it's just experience. That's just my opinion. Is your experience behind it? I don't know how long you've been driving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm assuming maybe a couple years or something like that. I don't know.
No, not even that. Like I started February. I think I seen you at Silver State. I seen you at Silver State, and I seen you at the CBR, the last the JBRL.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Oh, yeah,
race.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Um, Go ahead, go ahead.
well, but yeah, it's just well, I just started racing, and so I started in February at DNC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I feel like because the advice that I've been giving people to the new guys too. I'll sit at the new tables with everybody, and I
Mm-hmm.
always tell them, hey, just focus on learning your car. Because I still don't learn. I don't know how my car really runs. Well, I do know how it runs. But I just tell people just learn to focus on how your car's characteristic is as it is at box stock. And once you really learn how it really handles, then you should start making changes. If you make changes all the time, you really don't know how your car's characteristic is, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think as far as my opinion is, if you're new,
Mm-hmm.
if you're pretty new, I think just a standard general good setup that you like to drive will be fine for a while, as far as until you get the gain the experience behind an RC car. You know what I mean? As far as what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
driving, kind of like what RC Jer said in chat, and he said go for practice day, not a race day. Change it, go back out in the same condition. Race day, the conditions change a lot, which is very, very true. People just I think people, that's one thing people do not realize is that you can go out to a practice day or at a track where there's a few guys, maybe like 20 guys at most,
Mm-hmm.
driving on the same track. The track isn't going to change very much, probably damn near at all. And then
Yeah.
you go on a race day where there's like 180 entries, or almost 200, maybe more. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
track
yeah.
is going to change big time. Like,
yeah,
the way the surface is, the surface is going to go away, the grip's going to come up, depending on what track you are. Like, you got to be prepared. So, like, for me, it's like, if you can convince whoever the track owner is to, like, hey, can we leave the track dry today so I can do some testing? Because there's only a little bit of people out. Ask them to do the track dry. If you want to do a wet day where the track is having moisture in it and stuff like that, so
Mm-hmm.
don't be afraid to clean your car after it. Like, that's my point. Like, that's
yeah.
what a lot of people don't like to do, is clean their car after a wet track test or whatever. So I practice on all conditions, whether it's wet,
Yeah.
dry.
Different.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And if there's a lot of people out, take advantage of that, because that's when the track's going to change a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you want to, if it's not gonna, and to me, the thing I always go back to is, how serious are you to take racing? If you're just doing it for fun, this conversation is pointless. You know what I mean? I'd rather
True.
you have just a base setup and have fun with your car. It's a day out. away from the wife and kids, or whoever, you know what I mean, to go have fun. Now, if you're serious, then this conversation can go further. You know what I mean? So, just like I said,
Um,
what RC just said about the race day conditions versus practice day conditions, totally different.
yeah, well, I'm pretty serious. I'm pretty much practicing and racing every day. But on the A scale side in Northern California, it's
Hmm.
pretty. We're down to two tracks, so
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
yes. So it's pretty thin up here for A scale. But I've been doing a lot of 10 scale racing, but just
Gotcha.
to do some in the meantime. And so I'm pretty serious. I'm pretty invested as far as the remote controls to cars to tires to wherever I need to be competitive out here. And I don't know, you know what I mean. And then also like on my 10 scale, people will come and I run intermediate and 10 scale, and I'm there. I'm always and like right there to podium with intermediates,
Hmm.
and I'm able to podium too. But people will come and grab my car and be like, "Hey, let me see your car," and it'd be a lot of slop in it. It'd be a lot of play in the drive cups, and
Hmm.
I'll be laughing, and they'd be like, "Yo, what's going on with your car? You need to tighten up your car." I said, "Well, it's not that I'm not serious, but I hate to change things because it's not that I have money
Yeah.
to throw away and just have to buy cars and keep your cars nice and tight and any type of slop it's got to go. It's just that, like, I keep telling people, I say, however the car runs is how I'm going to drive it. If the car is squirrely, then I'll learn how to drive it squirrely and try to make it work. Or if the car is nice and tight, and then I'll drive it nice and tight. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I get you. To be honest, dude, I don't know how it is on 10 scale. So do not correct me. Don't try to out
Yeah,
correct me.
yeah,
Just
for sure, for sure.
not for you, but just for anyone in chat or anyone. I don't know how it is, but I've learned that a little bit of slop, honestly, bro, is probably the best like condition for a car. Like I'm not gonna cap to you. Like having a little bit of slop in your drive line, having a little bit of slop in the wheels, and I'm not saying a major slop for anyone listening. I'm saying just a little slop here and there. Um, if it's just a little slop in some of the drive lines or your tires or whatever,
Yeah.
honestly, bro, that's probably your best condition of the car because
I-
a tight car doesn't drive well.
Right,
I'm
right.
telling you right now.
Right.
Like,
Don't have a lot of grip either.
yeah, like put on a new chassis right now, and I guarantee you you'll hate the car for the rest of your life. Like, you would want to quit.
Damn.
So,
Well, I've heard
uh,
that before. My buddy Fran, he drives for X-Ray. Him and his son Jaden. He told me that you don't want a tight car. You want it to be broken in for it to be fast. I'm like, all right.
big time. Yeah, you don't want to. This is a tip for everyone. If you go to a track and you're at a huge race, the main's coming up. Man, I should put on a fresh. No, don't leave that. Leave it alone. Don't do it because you're going to hate the main. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, your car's gonna have no grip because the chassis isn't flexing as much. It's stiff as
Okay.
hell. Yeah, it has to break in. So and that's just A scale. I don't know about 10 scale. If Tyler's better, maybe it is. I don't know how that goes. That's probably
Yeah.
for a
Well,
question for chat. Who knows? Because I don't do 10 scale. So
yeah. Well, 10 scale it's a lot more grip. Like it's a tire game too. But if you got the right tire, it's like riding on rails.
gotcha.
Sometimes.
yeah. Isaac,
Especially on carpet.
my boy Isaac wanted to know. He was like saying, what's the difference between a broken in car and clapped out?
There is there's a huge window. Yeah, no, there is. Um, yeah. If it there's a thing when there's a car is broken in and then there's a car that's clapped out. Like you can see honestly, to me, you can see a car that's clapped out and broken in. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
can look through the car, and if there's a big notch in your drive cups, it's clapped out. If there's a little notch in your drive cups, it is broken in. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even
And then,
with if your tire slops, like in eight scale, your tires slop, naturally. So if it's like huge tire slop, it's clapped out. If it's a little tire slop, it's broken. You know what I mean? So it's just if a car has a little bit of something, it's fine. Don't stress on it. Your car doesn't need to be looking all sexy and with these new drive cups and this new chassis. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, oh my god, look at you dropping money, and then you go out there and you can't even drive the car. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, your car ain't broken in. You gotta
You gotta
deal
break
with
it. Yeah.
the terribleness of the car before it starts to be good. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so I mean, for me, a tip is for a new car is to I like to grind out my drive cups a little bit. It helps break in easier. It's a Ryan Lutz tip, I believe. I think he has it on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
He grinds out his drive cups. It just helps the break-in process easier. All of it, from center, front, and rear. He drives out. He takes that. What else he does? I think he does one more thing to help break in easier. I
Yeah.
forgot. You have to go look on his channel, on Ryan Lutz's channel. He has all the information of how he kind of breaks in his car, as far
Mm-hmm.
as it being less time as of a turbo car. So he does little things here and there. RC Jersey chassis is a huge grip. Oh yeah, for sure. Your sub can feel so different. Oh, for sure. Yeah, don't do that, please. I beg for anyone. If you have a new chassis, practice day is where you want to break it in.
Yeah. Well,
So
y'all,
It is.
let me go and do this giveaway, man. And if y'all want to talk afterwards, I don't want to get too late.
go ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
for sure. All right. Well, thanks, Steve. I'll chat with you. Let him do his thing.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right.
All right, y'all. Let's do this right quick. And like I say, bear with me. This is something new. I ain't tried this as far as the giveaway thing on here, but y'all bear with me. I think I got it though. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna share. Okay. Okay. We got 15 entries in, and we're going. I'm finna hit draw. So here we go. Draw. Okay, Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas. Congratulations, bro. You got one of the clutch systems. Um, just gonna do one more. Mark Thomas. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat box. So you just email me. Just email me. Just email me your address and stuff. I'm about to put my email in the chat box. So just email me. Email your information. Don't worry about nothing. I got you. I got everything else. This is my email right here. Dread24000 at yahoo.com. But yeah, y'all, back in the day I did have dreadlocks, so that's where the dread came from. So y'all didn't know me then with dreadlocks. I think I had them when I first started the channel, and then I ended up cutting them probably halfway through. But anyway, let's draw one more. Let me see if I can do this again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna draw again. Hit draw again. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Okay, Ketchup RC. Congrats, brother. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. But yeah, Ketchup RC, man, congratulations. Congratulations, y'all. But yeah, again, I'm gonna put my email back in the chat box again. And all thing y'all have to do is just email me your information, address and stuff like that, and I'll handle the rest. So yeah, like I say, man, y'all, hey, like I say, y'all stay tuned in. And like I say, I didn't announce it because I want my true followers, my true viewers, my true people that come in here and really attend my lives to have a true chance to win something. And because a lot of times when we announce it, Greg Trot, what's up? We announce, people come in just for the prize. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's why I be telling y'all tune in, tune in, tune in. Be more giveaways like this. So y'all got 2 clutch systems, 4 shoe clutch systems, 4 shoe clutch systems. Like I say, go to Dial Hobbies. Y'all go back in the live. Y'all go back and look at it, and I'll show you, exactly where to go on the Dial Hobbies to find the clutch shoes and springs. Like I said, this is how it's gonna look when you get the shoes and springs. So it's gonna look like this. So, like I say, these are real, affordable, and they work and they last. And you don't have to, if you don't have the money to get, like I say, my channel is based off of being a budget racer, budget basher. Getting stuff that's good for the money that's gonna last, and you still be competitive in bashing and racing. And this right here is good. This will last, and this is, like I say, it's inexpensive, good budget, and like I say, it's just as good as a Losi clutch system, just as good as a Reds, just as good as Nova Rossi OS, it's just as good as Protect. And then if you go on there and they do it, if you don't like 4 shoe, you just browse and you like 3 shoe, they sell 3 shoe clutch systems as well. So, but yeah, like I said, y'all stay tuned in. I'm gonna do more like this. Like I said, I just figured out a way not to announce it, so people just come in just for the draw and not, really come in for support. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate my RC family, man. So this is the way I'm gonna do it. And but y'all stay tuned. Like I said, it's gonna be more drawings, and sometimes, yeah, I may announce it just to get to get more some more viewers and stuff like that. Yeah, I still may announce some giveaways. So y'all just stay tuned. And like I said, I appreciate all y'all for the support, and I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it because y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all coming in and spending a little time with EKJ, and like I say, I appreciate all y'all. And hey, yeah, hey, if you ain't ripping, you tripping. Left tie salute, and let them haters be your motivators. Actions always speak louder than words. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And yeah, EKJ, I'm out tonight, y'all. Like I said, I just want y'all to just do a little something, man, to show y'all I appreciate all y'all. And hey, y'all continue being awesome. All right now, EKJ out. Appreciate it, y'all. We gonna might do something again. May try to do something. May do another live. Like I said, right now I'm just cleaning up my stuff, man, and just getting stuff ready for January. Cause like this December for me, and up until after Christmas, I'm pretty much grinding at work. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to get a race in unless I do something on like a Sunday. You know, all the races that's here. Great try. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be at work, but I did say I'm gonna try to ride up there after I get off work. Maybe it's Saturday. I may ride up there and try to watch some of the racing. So not gonna be. I ain't making no promises, but I'm gonna try to ride up there and see what's going on. Catch some of the Tours for Tots races. I would love to participate. Tours for Tots. And but yeah. I see Jers, yeah, the plan, yeah, that's the plan, Jers, to hit SIC up. That's gonna be the next big race in January. So yeah. That's when we get the crew together and have a good little time. But yeah, Mr. Thomas and Mr. Ketchup RC, hey, y'all email me y'all address so I can get these clutch systems out to y'all, okay? Y'all email me your addresses. Email me your address. Email me. Ketchup RC. Email me. And so I can get these clutch systems out to y'all. And Mr. Thomas. Email me. Email me your address and information so I can get this stuff to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, I totally appreciate it. And like I said, I don't take it for granted. And yeah, we're gonna do it again. Y'all stay tuned. I can't stress it enough. I'm letting you know. Y'all stay tuned. Stay logged in. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. Yes, sir. Stay tuned in. So y'all can win some of these giveaways. But yeah, Mark Thomas, congratulations. Ketchup RC, congratulations, y'all. And y'all, like I said, y'all email me y'all address, and I'm gonna get these clutches to y'all. All right, y'all. EKJ 24,000. I'm out, baby. Y'all have a good night, and y'all have a great day tomorrow too. All right, y'all.